The movie 12 Dates of Christmas can be seen through an ACIM lens as a story about repetition, projection, forgiveness, and the undoing of unconscious patterns disguised as romantic fate. The repeating Christmas Eve functions almost like an ego loop. In A Course in Miracles terms, the ego is repetitive by nature. It keeps replaying the same grievances, defenses, identities, and disappointments while hoping for a different outcome. Kate thinks the problem is out there. Bad dates, awkward circumstances, missed chances, difficult people. But the deeper issue is the mind interpreting through fear, self-image, and control. The time loop becomes mercy rather than punishment. Each repeated day gives her another opportunity to see differently. That's very ACIM. Open quote. Trials are but lessons that you failed to learn presented once again. Close quote. Not because God punishes, but because the mind keeps choosing the same perceptual framework. At first, Kate uses the loop egoically, trying to control outcomes, manipulating situations, perfecting appearances, avoiding vulnerability, chasing the right romantic script. But eventually, exhaustion sets in, and that matters spiritually. The ego survives on striving and strategizing. The Holy Spirit gently undoes through humility. The loop softens her certainty about what will make her happy. One ACIM parallel is the shift from special love to true joining. In the beginning, relationships are transactional. Will this complete me? Will this validate me? Will this fix loneliness? Can I manage perception enough to deserve love? That's specialness, using another person to stabilize identity. But by the end, the movement is toward authenticity instead of performance. She becomes more present, less defended, less image managed. Love starts looking less like acquisition and more like openness. The Christmas setting itself is symbolic too. Christmas in ACM can represent the birth of Christ awareness in the mind, not theological superiority, but the remembrance of innocence beneath the personality structure. The repeated holiday acts, almost like a spiritual retreat, the mind cannot escape until something genuine is learned. And there's another subtle ACIM theme, the collapse of linear time. The movie plays with the idea that chronological time is not the true teacher. The same external day can produce radically different experiences depending on the state of mind perceiving it. That's pure ACIM territory. The miracle does not change the world first, it changes the interpreter. Same cafe, same people, same streets, different mind. Then the entire experience changes. The loop also exposes how unconscious most daily life is. Kate initially sleepwalks through reactions and assumptions. Repetition makes the unconscious visible. ACM calls this bringing darkness to light, not condemning it, but becoming aware enough to choose again. There's also humor in it that ACM would appreciate. The ego believes, if I could just arrange the perfect circumstances, then love would arrive. But the movie keeps dismantling that fantasy. Control does not produce connection. Optimization does not produce intimacy. Perfect scripting actually blocks presence. Only defenselessness begins to open the heart. In the end, the miracle is not escaping the loop. The miracle is that she is no longer the same perceiver within it. That's the deeper ACIM move. The outer scene may or may not change immediately, but the interpreter softens and the world begins reflecting a healed mind instead of a defended one.